You're live.
Am I?
Yes.
Definitely live on YouTube.
You're definitely live on Twitch. You are definitely live.
Hi all, and welcome to my channel. Well, my stream. Today we are cooking biscuits, chocolate mousse, and I'm retrying that Japanese jelly mousse recipe because I definitely put too much agar in last time. It was way too fun. We're also doing smoked ribs and a beef rib stew and sides, and I'm not 100% sure what ones we're doing. So, yes, I should probably start with the mousse so that it can set by the end of the stream. I actually have dark chocolate for it this time.
That is 80 grams. We need more than 80.
Oh, yes, we do. We need 90. We need 90.
Helpful. And this time we have a new scale.
Yes, we do, because last one kept bugging on us.
The last one failed. Yeah. We might as well just go a little extra on the dark chocolate. Let me just point that down there.
Sweet. I need milk, sugar, and salt.
We definitely had milk, sugar, and salt. Milk. Hello to all 5 of our viewers. How are we doing?
Oh, wow. Hi. That was not something I expected. So milk, sugar.
5 on Twitch, 4 on YouTube.
Hello. And salt.
Dawn Drinking says hey.
Hello. So we're just heating this milk up. So whisking together 100 mils of milk. Forgot that I needed this in 2 sections, and I only made this last week. So if you rewatch last week's one, you'll figure out why I'm redoing it, because it was very, very jelly.
Very thick and not particularly mouth-pleasing.
Yes, so we're trying it again.
And this time we're also going to do it in log form rather than in little Pikachu form.
So the reason that you put the cocoa in the milk is so that the cocoa mixes together nicely, because if you can see that, it's just like little lumps at the moment, and so you just want to combine it for a nice consistency. It just makes your life easier in the long term. And see how that's just coming together. Just putting that one aside while that milk heats up. I need to figure out where I put the agar yesterday. Last week.
Did we put it back? Oh, you put it in there.
I put it in the...
Yeah, definitely grams. Perfect. This one definitely lasts longer than the previous one. Shall I get out a tiny bowl? I had to very quickly rearrange the chat so as it could be seen.
Yes. That's helpful. Okay. Now we wait for that to heat up. Already
this
made.
One back up to there.
Chocolate, it always melts more evenly when they're in smaller pieces.
Surface area to volume ratio. Fun physics, not chemistry things. The more surface area there is, the quicker it'll react.
No one saw that. No one saw that. I'm very impatient. We probably shouldn't be doing this on high heat because it's just more easier to burn. It's not something you want to do with milk. But I'm impatient, which is why I don't do a lot of baking in general. So that cocoa mixture just went straight into there. I put this back down to low. And then you add your vanilla paste and your dark chocolate. I'm using vanilla essence because I don't have paste. This is my homemade one.
Just check out audio, it does sound better.
Oh, good.
Not by a huge amount, but it is better.
So
You're splashing all over the place.
I'll calm down. I think I'm nervous because I have never had this many watches.
Yeah. You're doing well. The number did drop a little bit. I think we're at 3 and 4 now.
I'm okay with that. 3 is good. I'm happy with 3. I'm happy with anyone that's not us watching. Bring to a gentle boil. Okay. Water and agar. In a little bowl. Bowls are behind me. I'm going to try 5 grams of agar this time.
That does sound like the better option. Although last time we didn't exactly know how much we put in because it kind of turned off on us. So agar is this lovely white powder that comes from kelp, I believe.
Yes. And it's just like, it's similar to gelatin in the way that it works.
Thickens and homogenizes.
Yeah. But it's just...
Vegan.
Yeah.
Fully plant-based.
I don't think 1 tablespoon is enough water.
Yeah, 1 tablespoon seems quite small. It says 20 mils of water.
Which is a tablespoon.
Okay.
And bring to gentle boil, whisking to ensure that the agar-agar is completely dissolved. So while I did like the taste of the last one, it was just the texture that I didn't like, which is why I'm using half the amount of agar-agar this time.
I personally think it could do with being more chocolatey, but we're using dark chocolate instead of milk chocolate this time, so that should help. Yeah, 4 and 3. Have any of you ever tried the chocolate jelly mousse?
So this is the one that's viral on
TikTok
and stuff, YouTube.
and everything.
The one that's in the milk carton. I'm not using a milk carton. I don't have one. We buy bottles of milk. I drink way too much tea to just a liter at a time.
I mean, we could have put it into a 2-liter milk thing, but that would have been even weirder. That would be making a lot of jelly all at once.
Too much jelly. There's only 6 people coming for dinner tonight. And I'm already going to have 3 desserts.
Yeah. One of which we get to try a new toy on.
That's why we're making 3.
Well, technically 2 of which have new toys. The stamps.
Yeah?
And the smoke gun.
Ah.
Oh, no, we were meant to be smoking. Oh, well.
I don't think we're using the smoke gun today. So that's just come to a boil. I'm turning that off. And it now says allow to cool to room temperature and then refridge. So I'm just going to move to the back here. Let that cool down.
During this time, I'm going to... How long do we have before we doing the meat?
How long does it need to cook for?
I don't know with ribs that size.
We've never smoked beef ribs before.
Pork ribs, heaps of times. Beef brisket, heaps of times. But not in the small little slabs that we're going to have them in. That's a bit new for us.
Yeah.
We tend to avoid beef ribs because it's really hard to get them cooked properly throughout when there's a bone on them.
But we found some at Costco that have no bones, so we thought we'd give it a try.
And at some point I need to go out and light a fire.
We can watch.
In an enclosed space. A safe space.
Safe space? I wouldn't say enclosed space. In backyard, yes.
Yeah, but for it to be Australian allowed, it has to be an enclosed barbecue. Which it will be an enclosed barbecue. I'm still going to pop out for a second and then I'll be back.
Alrighty. So I'm just going to start the biscuits now. I've already put my oven on. No one's chatting. That's okay. Mostly because I'll probably forget to look over. So I need 120 grams of butter. Close enough. So I need to beat the butter, sugar, which is powdered sugar, which is 85 grams. Just grab that. So I use pure icing sugar just so it doesn't have any of the extra additives in it. Go. With butter, sugar, egg, and essence. I feel like I'm all over the place. Just get my hand mixer out. Talking to myself is really weird. They're a little bit dusty. Just having to plug it in. So I'm just beating this together until nice and light and fluffy. There we go. Sure. Yep, so that camera can see. Nice and white and light and fluffy. And flour, which is 230. I do like my new scales. Sorry, I'm probably cutting you guys all off there with this flour bag. Probably close enough. Flour goes in. I'm just making this into a nice ball. Nice dough. Just trying to whip off some of that dough there. This is very soft. I might add more flour to this. Getting it off the beaters. Yeah, I think that needs more flour.
You need help with that? I have to return now.
I'm pretty good. I think I need to watch more streamers so I know how they chat.
That's fair.
Because I find it very weird talking to myself. Even though people are watching. I think that makes it weirder.
Yeah, but a lot of the bigger streamers normally have heaps of people talking to them.
That's true. But we always should give the little ones a chance.
I mean, hey, you've got
A few.
a few people watching you. You're doing better than I did. I have over the last few weeks.
So I've got one just left. 3 and 3.
Oh, bye, friend.
That's okay. Get this off.
Yeah, if we get better setup, we might want to like a hanging camera
That would be cool.
just attached to the roof.
I think this will be easier with a slightly chilled dough. I think it's just a little bit too warm. So we'll put that in the fridge.
We are in Australia, a very warm place.
It's not too bad today. Although having aircon on would be nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm putting on now. Help clear out some of the humidity from last night.
That's fair. Oh, bra strap fell down.
Okay, so that was our
The dough for the cookie dough.
How long will that need to rest?
Probably only about half an hour. It's just a little bit warm.
Okay.
I don't want it too cold because if it's too cold, then it's too hard to work with.
Makes sense. So are we going to do...
Well, we wanted to get the desserts done first before we started the meat. So we're going to do the mousse now.
Yep.
Can you move this one for me so the people can see?
I'll put it right here.
Did we have an open Nutella?
No.
Then I'll open one of these. And condensed milk. You said we had
at
heat?
the bottom.
That's caramel?
Because actually on the ground we have a big thing of them. Or is that all caramel?
Not sure.
Pretty sure it's condensed milk.
I found a condensed milk, so we're fine.
Yeah, but now I'm questioning myself. It is definitely condensed milk. You have 6 more of them.
Perfect. Move that over there. Pretty sure people cannot see what I'm doing.
Now, let me have a look. Not with where it's sat. What I'll do...
Let's plug this one in.
Sure, I was going to move that.
I was going to move this over so that I'm away from that a bit more as well. Well, not even.
Really that helpful? Ooh. Other one.
I reckon that is a safety feature they should put in.
Yes, that would make sense.
So this is my easy 3-ingredient mousse.
Just
600 grams cream, or mils of cream.
Switches out to the wide frame. There's a bit more can be seen here. Check and see how that looks.
All you do is you beat the cream into stiff peaks. Oh, yep. So you want to be careful not to turn it into butter.
People are not going to be able to hear you with that on, by the way.
No, I didn't think they would. So you don't want to turn it into butter. Then you want to add, I think it was 4 spoons of chocolate Nutella spread.
I don't remember, but I'm good with 4. We could go for 10, just use the whole thing.
Then it won't be mousse. It'll be creamy Nutella.
I don't see the problem.
I do. 3, 4. And then you want your tin of sweetened condensed milk. So our tins in Australia is $3.97. The weirdest number. The whole tin goes in. I really should have made my life easier and had the head lifted up.
Yep. I've never understood why you insist on having the head down when you're pouring things in.
Because then you've got this in the way. And it just has a different challenge.
Yeah, but you can pour over that and it goes straight back into the mixture.
Sometimes it hits this and goes on a weird angle.
If you pour it on the head, it's lost on the head.
And then you just beat that together. Until it all combines. And voila, 3-ingredient mousse.
It's also easier to respond to people's what people are saying if you have something in front of you showing you what they're saying. So normally they'd have like a phone here or a very obvious screen. Oh, yes, thank you.
I think 4 was the right choice. I wouldn't want much more in there than that. Ooh, hello. Yes, Nutella mousse is great. It's one of my go-to easy recipes for my dinner parties. Because you can just put this into like a nice martini glass, put a little bit of cream on top, chocolate on the side, so you get a Ferrero Rocher, and voila, easy. Easy, quick dessert. And you can eat it straight like this, or you can put it in the fridge and let it set a little bit more.
Personally, I'd recommend letting it set a bit more. It's a bit loosey-goosey right now.
But that's all good. Now, I know what I said about the Nutella and not putting in 10 spoonfuls, but I'm still going to eat the spoon, or lick the spoon.
I figured you were gonna. That's why I laughed at you when you said, that's too much.
10 is too much. I just want to make that clear. So, because we're going to be using the Pokemon biscuits as a dip, I'm going to actually set this in our baking dish so that it can just be dipped and dunked as a shared dessert.
Because we're going to have cookies to use.
The cookies are going to be our sauce. Our spoon. Cookies are going to be our spoon.
Yes, this is our sauce.
Yep.
We have done that before. It works quite well. We need to remember to do that to the jelly.
Yes. The jelly I was kind of just doing that kind of thing.
That makes sense.
Just trying to keep my area a little bit clean because I am making a little bit today.
We're making a lot today.
And my dishwasher is empty as well, so that'll make it a little bit more easy.
Just going to steal this away.
Gonna give that chocolate jelly mousse another mix. It's not at room temperature yet, so I'm not gonna try and put it in the container. But I do want to keep trying to make sure that there's not one part that's going to be way colder than the other, because then they're like a film will form. And if you keep mixing the cold stuff into the hot stuff, it will cool down quicker overall. It's going to clean up all this mess.
Oh, it smells good in here.
It
Oh,
does.
it's that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it smells like a Spanish hot chocolate. Nice.
I could just pour it over the ice cream. But
it didn't say that on the ice cream, like ice magic.
Or I didn't think the egg in. So that's our... Oh, no, hang on. I need to roll out the
dough.
The dough.
And you need to put the jelly in a tin.
Yes. But the jelly is still too hot.
I can see it steaming over there, and when you mixed it, oh, the smell that came through was delicious. I'm assuming you don't need the mixer anymore?
No, I don't.
So I'll take this one away.
Thank you.
Oh, just ignore my old man groans.
He says this. He's younger than me.
Oh, yeah, but I'm creaky and damaged.
Just need to get in here. Oh, forward watching now.
Hello, new friend. Back to 3 as we say hello.
Shame. But oh well. I'm just going to roll this out.
Now, quickly going back to the mousse, could you use anything else in there and it would still work in theory?
In theory, yeah. So you could probably use any thick chocolatey or even probably peanut butter would work as well.
See, I know we have Biscoff spread in the cupboard.
But we don't have any more cream. Now you tell me about the Biscoff spread.
See, I just thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, we have Biscoff. Because we brought it to make, I forgot what it's called. Korean shaved ice, bingsu.
Bingsu. We
Or
bought
kakiguri.
we bought an attachment for our KitchenAid.
It is good.
So I've just, it's a lot of flour. I put way too much on. I do apologize.
That just means we have real dry cookies, right?
Hopefully, it means that things won't stick.
Yeah, I'm not messing with a biscuit personally. That seems like a death sentence.
So these are the cookie molds we're using. So they're, those ones. They're,
So from what I saw online, you push the outer layer in first.
Yep. So you do this, and then you put this on top, and then that should make it look like
A Pikachu.
Pikachu. Although I think I pressed a little bit too much there. It's kind of broken there, but that's okay. I'm going to get my husband to put baking paper on those trays.
That is a thing husband can do.
And I'm using the flour that's here to make sure that they don't stick. Yeah, that looks better.
The intrusive thoughts are telling me to dip cookies into that.
Suppose you could serve it.
With cookies sticking out of it.
Yep. And that one is an Eevee. Then a Jigglypuff. Squirtle.
There you go. Bulbasaur.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, other way
With
around.
the plant top.
I did not see the Bulbasaur as the, I was looking at it that way and was very confused. That way. And it makes Bulbasaur.
Let's just hover over the top here for a second to make them slightly more clear.
So you push down, put it in, and then you're left with the Charmander.
Yay. Everyone's going to be fighting over the Charmander cookies.
No, and they'll be fighting over the Pikachu cookies, and they will lose because I will win. When we got Psyduck.
That's why no one's going to be fighting over the Pikachu ones, because you'll just remove a hand or two.
And then a Pokeball. So I'm going to grab my little thin metal spatula.
Your cake slice?
Yep. Just place them.
What's up?
You didn't have... So I'm just going to fix husband's baking paper issue so that I'm left with a flat surface and not with edges coming up. So it sits in the tray.
I plead innocence. I was not told. This is the first time you're showing me this, by the way. I'll know for next time now. This is also the first time we've really made cookies together.
Pikachu.
Did we use flour or self-raising flour?
Plain flour.
Okay, so they're not going to raise.
No. Not too worried about that. Squirtle. Psyduck.
It's a shame there's no Snorlax.
Bulbasaur. Pokeball. Charmander. So what's your favourite Pokemon?
There's no chat.
Oh, I was asking you.
Oh, me? Probably... It's either... I've forgotten his name. Cyndaquil?
Yep.
But like the baby version of Cyndaquil or Charizard?
Isn't Cyndaquil the baby?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cyndaquil is the baby version. It's super cute, and then it just blasts fire out of its back occasionally. It'd be great for like roasted marshmallows over.
That's fair.
Although I think we had a discussion about what single Pokemon would we take into the apocalypse, and I said I'd take Greninja.
I would want a fire type of some description so that you can purify water or something with fire moves, fire something.
See, she says this. Greninja can just make purified water.
That is fair.
And can make a water shuriken, so he's still good at offense. He can get rid of the zombies.
But how do you cook meat?
By
If all you've got
making
is
fire
water.
like a caveman.
So which one should I make more of?
Obviously, Pikachu.
I've got a couple of Pikachus. I've got 4 Pikachus now.
What do you think, going drinking? I think Charmander.
More Charmander?
More Charmander.
Not more Squirtle? I was thinking Squirtle is a very good,
Lots of people do like Squirtle.
and lots of people like Psyduck.
Know what would have been a funny thing to do is to also get like little hat molds and like sunglasses molds, so you could have made the gang. I don't think you've seen that episode, have you?
No.
So in like one of the original seasons of Pokemon, a bunch of Squirtles made a gang. And Ash's Squirtle like got along with them and was like brought into the gang, and they all wore sunglasses.
Hmm.
It's a weird little throwback, but the gang was cool. The gang is now a meme. It's been a meme for a long time.
Well, that's the first tray of cookies. That off.
Yeah.
Timer.
These ones.
Ah, they're kind of cool. They remind me of the Squirtle you can get in Pokemon Go for that
Yeah, that's what it's from.
event. So I've just put a timer for 12 minutes.
Now I'll do folding.
He's trying, but it's cute.
Look, my place in the kitchen is behind a smoker and just making real, like, not real food, savory food. Meat and desserts don't meld too well because I just tend to go
That'll do.
excessive.
Hence, let's put 10 in.
Yeah. Just put more Nutella, more better.
No. No. Just going to do a few Pokeballs on
Yeah, I'd
this.
say the Pokeballs is a good option. I don't think many people would want Jigglypuff.
Yeah, not with the group of people we have.
Psyduck makes sense.
Psyduck's a good dipping shape.
So's the Pokeball.
Yeah, that's why I was doing more.
Until it becomes like easy to snap in the center because it's a bit shallow.
Shallow?
Because it's compressed. Because it's indented there, it's easier to break in that area.
That's fair.
But all of them are going to be like that, just like the tiny teddies. It's easier to bite off their ears, their arms, and their head, and then eat the body on its own. I am also aware tiny teddies are actually tiny. And I just eat them like a psychopath. But I'm not the only one, and I know that.
You're the only one in this household.
There is something enjoyable about eating all the limbs of a tiny teddy bear.
You know, I said I put too much flour on this board, but it's actually hard to lift them up.
Oh, there's nothing on the bottom anymore. I nearly just poured water all over myself.
Just going to combine the dough.
Remeld, remeld, remeld.
Did someone comment?
Ooh, new chatter.
No. No.
Oh, I'm gonna ban this person.
No, don't worry about banning them. They're fine to sit there and do nothing except...
Oh no, they just come in, send a chat, and then leave.
Ah.
That's literally all they do.
We're not paying for viewers. This doesn't pick up, it doesn't pick up. And I'm okay with that. We'll do this for fun. Oh God, we're going to have so many biscuits.
Yeah, it's fine.
I might have to take us to the family gathering tomorrow. Sure, they won't mind.
I'm gonna go do this
Except
on my PC. I think that's gonna be easier.
Just letting the rolling pin do the work because it's a really heavy rolling pin.
Oh, 4 viewers. Hello, new viewer. How you doing this morning?
Some Eevees. Ooh. Assuming that's how it's meant to actually come out. Oh, no, it just got stuck. Okay. Save the Eevee. Going back to Pikachu's. I mean, why wouldn't I?
This one.
Pikachu's the best Pokemon.
Mod viewer.
In my opinion. And it's my stream. So, Pikachu's the best Pokemon. Although, not the best to take into a zombie apocalypse. That's much easier to lift up. I say this and then I get stuck again. Okay. Not sure if I showed you guys how the trays look. Let me just put the last one on. So that's the trays. It's going to focus. There you are. So let's say this one's mostly Pikachu's. Psyduck down a couple of Psyducks. And Eevee looks a little bit squished.
At least we're making plenty of cookies. I suppose I'll get out another tray.
Oh, the one in the oven only has 6 minutes left.
Okay.
Just going to combine the dough.
Oh, does that mean we get to try it?
If you want to burn your tongue.
This needs a whisk, right?
Yes. He's going to dip it. I swear, he's going to dip it.
I'm real tempted. Oh, smells like I'm in Sanchiro's.
That's a chocolate shop here. Chocolate and hot chocolate shop?
Yeah, hot chocolate and chocolate and
desserts. Desserts. It's actually quite large here.
It's because no one else had really taken on the churro market and the hot chocolate market before. Not properly. You had little shops that were doing really good ones, but
still
no
have
one
little...
on a multi-scale.
I think I might just do a whole heap of Pokeballs.
Yeah, Pokeballs make sense.
Thing is, that tray is mostly Pikachu's.
I leave you alone for 3 minutes and all we get are Pikachus.
Not all. I did an Eevee.
Nothing wrong with Pikachus.
There better not be. Or you're in the wrong house.
Yeah, you can check out my stream from Thursday to see just how many Pikachus we have as she went through and rearranged them. And she pulled me into rearranging with her.
What's the fun in rearranging alone?
Now she's telling me we have to rearrange again.
Only because I got 4 more. I have another one arrive in a few weeks.
At least. And then I'm sure you'll buy more in the next coming week.
Well, yeah, because Easter. They'll have that cute little Easter one they've just released.
And we'll be going to EB Games again tomorrow, getting some more Pokemon games, possibly some cards. We'll see how we do.
We're going to try play Violet and Shield? No, Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet and Violet.
Violet and Shield. Why would I think it's Sword and Shield.
Which we do have.
Which we finished. I finished anyway.
I did not. I was bad.
I think I finished that on the plane last time we went to Japan.
I don't know if you took it to Japan with us.
I did.
Okay.
I took mine. It's probably why I finished it.
Yeah, I was busy watching Bleach.
You had downloaded something onto your phone.
Yeah, I was watching 1,000-Year Blood War. Didn't get that deep into it, though. I ended up watching Spider-Man instead on the internal system.
Shh.
I can see that you're using Pikachus.
It's a Pick a Path channel. What else am I going to do?
Draw on them.
Nah. Standing off to the side there?
Yep, just having a peek at the stream.
I'll do more Pokeballs. It's fine.
You can do as many Pikachus as you want, as long as you know you'll have to share them.
Yeah, I was doing enough Pikachu so I wouldn't feel bad about sharing them.
So you wouldn't get FOMO? Fear of missing out? You could just handcraft a giant Pikachu for yourself.
No. Not that.
That didn't go terribly well for us when we made the lemon tart. We tried.
I tried. But I think it was more because we were trying to use chocolate that didn't take on the colour, so I had to sort of...
Yeah, I think it would have been much easier if we just coloured some of the... Oh, before you make it, did you want to put some yellow food dye in it and make actual yellow Pikachus?
Sure. Do you want to get the yellow food dye? That wasn't easy, by the way, people.
Pulling out food dye for like 2 Pikachus.
I'm not letting you do that.
Yeah, no, I wasn't planning on pouring it. That would be a terrible idea for everyone involved. Also, I think you're forgetting that your camera is there, which is what people are watching. So if your right hand's in the way pouring things and holding things, they won't be able to see.
I'm not left-handed, unlike you.
We can move the camera to the other side, but then see the backyard.
Yeah, I don't want to get that view. I'm sorry, that view's bad.
Yeah, see our worm farm.
And our spider colony that lives underneath the worm farm, because I don't want to go out and kill it, because then I'd have to use pesticides on my worm farm.
No, we keep them there so as they keep the flies away from eating all the worm food. That's why I haven't gotten rid of them. Oh, you're going to have yellow fingers.
I know.
I forgot about that.
I knew this was going to happen.
Last time your fingers were black for a week. Although, we became more yellow when we used turmeric. So, you know. Ooh.
It's getting there.
Turmeric cookie.
No, thank you. Would you like to see that if that first tray is ready?
Oh.
So how to check cookies? Pull them out.
Hard.
Oh, that might be a bad side. I've been too much.
They're not quite brown. Like some of them are a bit over brown.
Yep, no, they're good. See how they're sliding?
Mm-hmm. So let me take it to camera and show camera.
So see how they're sliding off the base? That means they're cooked.
Can you get a plate out, please?
Get what?
A plate.
No, you don't put them onto a plate because then the base will sweat.
Okay.
So I need to get
out
the
wire
wire rack, then figure out a space to put the wire rack.
We can put them in the dehydrator. Just not turn the dehydrator on. Next to the sink might be a good idea.
Oh yeah, the space there. I always forget about this space. So don't burn your fingers. It's kind of on his fingers. This is probably a little bit wet now with those couple of drops of
I am not fire resistant like she is. So I'm going to use a knife. The Pikachus came out really well. You definitely pressed a bit too hard on some of them.
Yes, I was getting used to it.
This was the first tray. And then some you pressed too lightly because one of these Squirtles is a little derpy.
Derpy.
Okay, I'll change that. Both of your Squirtles are pretty derpy.
Do I need to do another? Do I need to do a yellow Squirtle?
No. No, it should be fine. I'll show the people what I mean in a minute.
Show the people what they want. Derpy.
Okay, I need to pull the tray back over here.
And this will be my last cookie.
Beware, the tray is still hot.
So the closer you get to the end, the harder it is to work. It's been overworked. So it gets a little bit, see the cracks in it.
And you see his eye there, a little bit derpy. This one with his little cleft lip. The Eevee's an Eevee, but that's how they've come out. Some of them are a little extra toasty, but that's fine, like derpy man here.
Some people like crispy cookies. Special face.
And this Charmander's a little bit extra puffy. He's a little fat. It's fine. So is this Psyduck. That one's had an accident and lost half a face. That's fine. They're good-looking cookies.
I don't think I can get another one out.
Just make it the right shape and put it down. By shape, I just mean put that on the tray. We can have one normal spare cookie.
Cool. And then push. Oop.
That's why I wasn't pushing too hard.
There you go.
There we go. Now you just have a giant Pikachu. You probably want it on the side on different layers, otherwise that back is going to cook way quicker.
I think I'm just going to have to cook them in 2 different types because you don't want it on that bottom shelf. That'll just burn.
Okay. And now we have a mess to clean up.
Oh yeah, before we start dinner. I'm just going to put them all into this bowl, make it easier for clean up because these won't be able to go through the dishwasher.
Nope.
Do you want to tell the people why I'm happy about the fact they can't go through the dishwasher?
I don't understand why you're happy about that. Oh, is it because I have to clean it?
Exactly. I put everything in the dishwasher, pack and unstack, and he does the hand washing.
Everything.
You don't do everything.
No, you don't put everything in the dishwasher. I normally put our dishes in after I finish eating.
And I soak things that need to be hand washed.
Mm-hmm.
We help each other.
deep down, we do love each other. Most of the time.
I don't think it's very, like, even shallowy we love each other.
Eh. Oh, that's where the water leaked in.
Ah.
Oh, I was having fun with my water gun.
It was a teeny tiny hole.
I was pretending to be a really bad Squirtle. And jelly is definitely starting to set in there.
I wouldn't say that's almost room temperature.
It's still steaming a little bit.
So we've got 1 tray of cookies in there, 1 tray waiting to go in, 1 tray finished. Mousse is done. The jelly mousse just needs to be plated up. So shall we get on to the meat?
We need to start a fire first.
Do you want to take the people to the fire?
I don't know if our camera is going to work that far out. But I can go, like, sit them on a chair out there whilst you clean some things. Oh, look, it's the sky. That's our bushmint. And Nikki's little mint that tastes delicious, but also a little weird. Smells a bit cannabisy. But that's not an issue, really. Yeah, let me check. Pull you up a little bit. Our lovely trees in the background. And I'll be back in just a second because I want to make sure you're working and I want to get my fireproof gloves. Are we still streaming out there?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Excellent.
Dan?
Yeah.
Honey?
Yeah.
I put these in the sink so we could rinse it and put them in the recycle.
Okay. I was just trying to empty the sink.
Makes things harder for me.
Okay, fire time. Or at least, hopefully fire time. Ugh. Otherwise, this will be a bit embarrassing. Yeah. To start off, I want to get that off of my thing. Open up all my vents so as they are having full airflow, so as we don't accidentally starve our fire of oxygen. I'm going to put in some of the old charcoal that's already been burnt. It's just going to sit on the top there. Like so. I'm going to go grab some new charcoal. So I like to use coconut shell briquettes. They tend to last the longest, and I can kind of count on them staying for the most of my smoke. I don't have to refill too often. other ones just kind of disappear over time. Just throwing a bit more extra in there so as they can continue to be fuel for later. Whew. Now I'm going to go grab fire and something to start fire.
I'm just getting everything out of the bags and stuff so that, and probably washing.
Sounds good. Okay. Me grunting off stream is just me getting, well, off camera, me getting some cardboard torn up to make sure we can get a nice amount of starter fuel. Of course, you could use hard fuel fire starters. I just like to use what I have on hand. So it's just cardboard with a bit of newspaper stuffed in the center. The newspaper will go up first and take all the cardboard with it. That goes into the bottom of our chimney here. Splays itself open, which is fine. I've got a jet lighter, although in this case it is like actually a proper brûlée torch. That gets to be lit up. I'm just going to start it from multiple sides, just to increase the chance of it going up. And I'm just going to pop in something else, just because I told someone I would get rid of it. There we go. This, totally normal. Don't worry about it too much. It'll all dissipate really quickly. But whilst we're out here and that's starting up, because I do have to sit here and watch the fire to make sure nothing bad occurs, we have a lovely passion fruit vine. Growing nice and happy. Went too far. Okay, that's the limits. Is over by the passion fruit vine, apparently. There we go. Sorry for the fingers. Camera did not like being outside. Stop it. There we go. And so whilst we were outside, she's been prepping to make stew for the week.
So if you watch, every week we'll be making a, do it like a slow cooked meal, or something that we can just use as a base from different meals.
Something we can reheat, because both of us work
Full time, and it's just easier if it's already pre-done.
There's a lot less effort, and we're still getting good, healthy, nutritious food.
That's one of the things I like. Can I get the base of the slow cooker?
go.
Goodbye, piece of carrot. Can you stay there? I'll get it later.
Yep.
Carrot. Onion.
Oh, did you end up trying a cookie?
No, I haven't. I didn't think it was right to have a cookie without you. You would have been upset.
You are correct there.
Hmm?
I said you are correct there. I would have pretended anyway.
No, I make mostly cooked desserts for you.
Okay. Came back in at exactly the right time, apparently. Ugh.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Oh no, it's done.
They're a lot under compared to the previous one. Just going to show this to camera. They're also a wee bit fatter, but that's not particularly
Yeah,
an
I
issue.
thought the first ones were too thin.
Yeah, I think this will be better. Although, I'll put Pikachu in the corner. He's not having a good day.
I just need to get to the sink. Sorry. I'm just washing the leak to make sure we don't put sand in our
Food.
That's never a good time.
It's fine. I'll put the next round of cookies in, and you can restart timer.
So I've got onion, carrot, and now I'm going to put in leek into a slow cooker. I also have a golden beetroot to put in. So this is the thing I peeled. I don't know if you're watching that on the little screen.
Whilst I was playing with fire.
I think everyone would have been more interested in the fire. You're probably wondering why I have different piles of wastage. Because this one can go to worms, whereas this one can't. Because my husband let you know that we do have a pile of worms out there.
Yeah, they didn't see it though.
No, that's probably a good thing. Australia in a fire.
Yes. I can still see it. If you're not Australian, you won't know, but in Australia, our fire state is always at least moderate. And it goes up to catastrophic.
I don't think I've ever seen it at catastrophic.
Yeah, because at that point the board's on fire. I'm going to go peek at my outside fire again.
Camera strap fell down again. Sorry about that. This leafy looking vegetable is wild spinach. Apparently. We just got it at the farmer's market. This is the first time I'm using it. I'm just going to use it sort of like a herb, I think, and take the leaves off. I'm pretty sure that the stem would just disintegrate. But first time using this I don't want to risk it. I should wash this. I should very much wash this. It's got a weird powderiness to it. Not sure if that's spinach or if that's sand. I'll wash the rest of it. Having a little water on it won't hurt it, and it won't hurt the slow cook meat either. What I forgot to show you last week was that we put a sauce in the pork. So I'll try and remember to do that this week. dripping away. Tasted slightly bitter when I tried it, less, but not as peppery as Rocket is. So almost like a mix between them. I'm just going to use it all up. So this will add iron and stuff to our diet. As my husband did say, we do try and do a slightly balanced food intake. So with iron, vitamin C, other mineral vitamins and minerals. I'll re-rinse the top of that. I haven't got all of it out. And this should just wilt all the way down. I am terrible at once swishing, aren't I? This is why I get my husband to do it. So I am going to brown the beef again, just like I did with the pork last week. It just makes a stronger flavour. And adding those brown juices are always really quite nice.
Ooh, the hen's foot.
Hen's foot? I thought it was white spinach.
Yeah, it's called hen's foot.
Ah.
It tastes quite. I like it better than spinach. From like what I've eaten of fresh.
So, every time we see something new, we typically
Grab it. Because why not?
We found out we really like kohlrabi, which is a Indian
I don't know.
vegetable. Originally, I think it is.
It's a green root vegetable. I'm not sure.
Oh.
No, the leaves are blue. Green.
Yes, the leaves are green. And I believe the leaves are also edible. Oh, that is setting. So this is going to have to go into the fridge now.
I don't think you have cooperative settings on, so I can't just join your stream with a knock. I'll have to go through your settings and change that at some point.
Did you look up where kohlrabi was from? That's what I thought you were doing.
That is what I was doing, and then I went, oh, I can go on the stream and join.
So, now that the veggies, that's done, I'm just going to grab the one I used for the chocolate. I'll just give it a rinse because it's my dishwasher. The closest thing I could find to a milk carton was our long rectangular container. So that's what we're going to use. It's going to be a very, very small version of this dessert. So just a little bit wider. I really liked the Pikachu mods from last week. Maybe I should have done one Pikachu mod. All out. Just gonna in the sink with some water in it.
It's European.
European. Interesting.
Comes from the German word for cabbage, Kohl.
Ah.
Another word that I've already forgotten because I walked away.
I'm just going to cut this down, and that's going to be our
Just a big old square block of jelly.
jelly mousse.
Now, shall we try Vicky?
We should. Now that you can't use my mousse as dippy.
Mm-hmm. I have the slightly face destroyed Jigglypuff.
I'm going for the Pikachu.
That's fair. Cheers.
Yes. Picky.
Kind of shortbread.
But not enough butter to be sure.
A little dry, but we expected that.
We are using them as a spoon.
Holds up really well to wash off. Would it again? Do it again.
All right. How many of these would you like to smoke?
How much do we want in the stew is the better question.
The stew, 3 for you? Oh, sorry. Yeah, these ones for me and those ones for you?
Sure, sounds good. The fire's still getting itself going, so you can prep your ones first for the thing. Definitely no bones, which is perfect.
So they're just a nice slab of fatty.
There's nice marbling in there. I'm not certain. So when you're in pork ribs, you need to remove a membrane to make sure it doesn't get through. But I'm not seeing any of that. I'm just seeing fat. So I'm assuming that's still on the beef bone, which is perfectly fine with me because that's the hardest part to cook through, the hardest part to get right.
You don't need to remove it, but it is a much better eating experience. Yeah,
it basically forms a really tough layer that no seasoning and no flavor can get through.
Do you want to use this one because it's much larger and I'm cutting it into chunks so that you can have more even bits for your smoker?
Sounds good. I can just sit back in the sink. I'm literally looking at the hens and I'm like, I could eat another one.
Can you take those out of the oven for me, please?
Sure.
If you saw me in the oven earlier, all I was doing was rotating them around. Hopefully that stopped some of the coloration in different spots.
Oh. Some of them are like slightly sticking, but I think they'll hot. I think that'll stop once they've sat on the thing for a little bit. Once they've dried, effectively.
Cool down.
That one. Now, here's the question. These ones that are cool, can I stack them on top of each other?
I wouldn't. There is another drying rack in the cooling rack in the cupboard. 4th time that I'm using a hex-clad pan. And it always still surprises me just how quickly it heats up.
And uniformly.
Very uniformly. I do really like it. Although I want to know what it's like in like 6 months, a year's time.
We saw it on Sorted Foods channel, and we immediately went, yeah, but how's it going to be in 5, 6 months? And they've never done another review on it, but they keep using it.
So it must be good.
So they must, in some form, way, shape, or form, like them. It seems to be the first one everyone goes for on their channel.
So I've salt and peppered the meat, letting that.
Those ones are the first ones that we want, so they should definitely be cool. They are definitely cool.
Okay.
I didn't want to pull them out for like 4, 5.
That's fair.
And oven off.
Yes.
Dangerously close to being done. Except for, smoked meats.
And what it's going to look like in a couple of hours. Yeah, my streams only seem to last about 2 hours. Hello, new viewer.
Hello, new friend. How are you doing today? I'm trying to find one that looks especially like a hen's foot, but I can't.
Playing with my leaves back there.
Yeah, spinach. I'm just going to go save the pictures from possibly being splashed.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Do you want? Can I use this one? That's my
Sure, that's going to get super thick.
pick. This is just beef broth soup.
Yeah. So it's a bone broth, which is going to make it. It's going to have a lot of gelatin in it.
Yeah.
Collagen.
Sounds good. Is that kind of what we wanted?
Yeah. That way we can have it on sandwiches and pretty much anything we feel like. And then we'll probably have some beef left, smoked beef.
There's 6 of us tonight.
And I think there's 6 slabs of meat
yeah.
there, but one of them will definitely not be eating meat. The pregnant one.
Yes. So there's 6 people who's going to be eating meat.
Okay.
We're going to need to do some sides yet. What were we planning on doing? Salad?
I had entirely forgot about that. We don't have anything for potato salad sides. We could do onions. Oh, we were meant to do the onion with cheese.
Yes, the onion with cheese.
We meant to test the way we wanted it first.
So, just gonna
So another thing that we've seen online is sliced, really thinly sliced onions, parmesan cheese on the top and bottom, a bunch of salt, oil, and it basically
oil.
Yeah, it was oil. Because remember, the guy was like, everyone's saying this isn't a 2-ingredient thing because they use oil and seasoning.
Yeah.
You should definitely have oil and seasoning because there's standards in every kitchen, and if you don't, buy some.
That's
which
fair.
is entirely understandable. So I assure him I'm grading out the grading and just chuffing away for a little bit so we can
Go for
figure out the difference. Figure out which one we want. Chuffing away is the wrong phrasing, but you know. In the version?
that one. Be hilarious watching this lid out under that.
Oh no, I saw that.
Okay.
She forgets I'm not really that blind.
He's blind. He needs glasses. He's an optometrist.
Really don't need glasses. Okay. So, do people want to watch me struggle, or am I going to do it off screen? What do you feel like?
This is online. Everyone wants to watch you struggle.
That's fair.
I'm gonna need to go over you with a bunch of hot liquid in a minute. I'm just pouring that into this slow cooker and add some water to this. Not that this one left much residue on it, but it's always good to get every ounce of flavor.
I thought you were going to pour the beef bone in there.
Yeah, but you're still going to need a little bit more liquid.
And we've done our usual thing of overfilling our pot.
No, we haven't. Oh, that smells good. Very good, actually. Me.
For you, yes. Okay, back to your scheduled broadcast of DM struggle.
I'm just going to leave that up here.
If you enjoy watching me struggle, come find me on Twitch under Some Random, where I play video games and sometimes struggle. Not as much as I'm struggling on this, though. So this is a Pecorino Romano that I'm putting through. It's not a Parmesan, but I actually prefer the flavor of Pecorino Romano over the Parmesan that we can get.
Yes, so
Oddly, it's aged for longer, but it's cheaper. I'm not certain of why. Might have something to do with the concentrations and the differentiation of the milks that they use.
maybe using gelato.
That's fine. Are our onions all dead?
I only had 2 left and I put them in that.
Oh, okay. Oh, we also have the pink onion that you could use.
I think they won't have enough flavour.
That's fair. Shallot is onions on steroids, right?
Anyway. I get you. You're done. That's
Really wasn't that much of a struggle stream.
still hilarious. So 2 shots each.
1 shallot each for the tester. So like 1 for each thing.
Sure.
Because you're slicing it relatively thinly and spreading it out. I'm assuming I should probably just...
Oh, that'll be fine. It's only had like...
Yeah, taking the breadcrumbs off of it. Cookie crumbs.
So if you just peeled the shallots.
Just as thinly sliced as possible.
No. You want it about 3 millimeters thick. I slice a little bit thinner than this.
The talent of a chef.
The
skills and experience of a chef.
Yes. So that is what I do in my day job. But I am not your typical Gordon Ramsay dinner chef. I do breakfast, so it's different.
Kind of vibe and experience.
Yeah. Skill set. So I can make a really good hollandaise, but I have barely sauteed, sous vide food.
I do want to eat some eggs. Onsen eggs.
Onsen eggs would be great. but that would involve a lot of
sous videing, extra equipment
that I do not have.
Equipment that we definitely don't have.
I'm not buying a 160 machine just for on sakes.
She says that. She says that.
I'm not. So I've just put those down. So on the last, oh, oil, salt, pepper, right?
Yep. I think put the cheese on first and then the oil, salt, and pepper.
So this side I'm going to do a grated pecorino romano.
Mm-hmm. Someone is out the front, apparently. It's fine.
That's just one of our guests arriving really early, which is fine with us.
It might not be. It must be someone driving past the house.
Gotcha.
It was just someone driving past the house.
And then on this side, I'm just using the Kraft grated Parmesan cheese. It's not great.
Super basic, straightforward, easy. I'm not certain if this will even melt, but I'm intrigued to see if it will.
This it melts. Sure, it melts.
This is basically just making a Parmesan crisp.
Yeah, I'm sure I've used this to make Parmesan crisp before.
With onions.
Don't have a lot of control. Oh, there we go. I do reckon yours is going to turn out better flavor, better look. But I think this will still work.
See, it's
for an easier,
for an easy, like straightforward version, sure. But I'm thinking if I'm doing it and it's twice as good to manually grate, I'm just going to manually grate.
yes, but if it's only
5% better.
you turn the oven off.
We did. At least it'll still mostly be temperature.
Do you remember how long this took?
No.
I'm going to start with 10 minutes.
I'm going to go into the PC room and have a look at what the video said.
Research. Oh. I am just making a lot of noise. Let's see. We have like bacon ends or something in our freezer, but I don't think we do. One moment, I'm just going to turn this off.
Yeah. Put it up. That's. I'm pretty sure I put it in time, so you didn't say that on stream.
Turn this mic off.
This one's off. Okay. We'll trade.
I'm going to the bathroom.
I'll stand here like the beautiful man I am and sneak little bits of.
And maybe peel like 6, 7 onions.
I suppose I can do that. I'm just gonna put my bin over to make my life easier. So I'm really not good at peeling onions / So enjoy watching me struggle through this. This is definitely not my normal day job. My normal day job involves technically breathing and sleeping, which is why you occasionally see me in scrubs on my stream. Because I'll just get home and start streaming. So don't freak out. But that's one, and she's going to be back in a minute. My old secrets aren't done. Now she's just sprinting around the house. Yes, I've just gone into like a lower stance to help me place myself near the bin.
Yeah.
You're okay?
Have people coming over? I've just seen the state of the main bathroom. And you've got 2 done.
1.5. Technically.
I do like watching you struggle sometimes. It's fun.
Yeah, but then you'll see enough of it and she'll just take over. Like that.
Top and bottom. Because we're going to be slicing it the way we're going to be slicing it.
All you told me is to peel them. You didn't tell me I'm allowed to slice them.
And you
I figured you might want them whole for some weird reason.
Or you can just, if you wanted to slice this end here, that way when you when you slice it, you've still got that end up to hold.
Still on main hand focus.
Right. So let's go through that again. So you just slice this here when you're slicing them after you peeled them, then hold on to this end, and it'll all stay together. A little bit easier. But then the issue with that is something like this happens, and you've got a layer of inside. You've got to kind of take out.
Shallots like doubling up. They're really not a loner vegetable. I'm going to go with vegetable.
Okay. Fruit veggie. Yeah.
Dude, that one's veggie. Yep, you're going to throw that side away. I'm sure 1 or 2 of our dinner guests are watching us horrified at how we do our actual work, but they also know that we make delicious food.
We do make delicious food.
It is the highlight of some of their days.
Their weeks.
Some of their weeks. 6, so we want to do more. We'll see how that goes, because that was just 2. I took up half a thing. Over half a thing.
Yeah. I think I actually do one slightly thicker than I just did. See how much I hold this end here, and that can just get thrown away, and it can stay together a little bit easier. It's kind of what you want.
Makes your life a lot easier. And I'm all about making my life easier.
It really is. I'm on a weird angle here. No, you're all good. I'm just on a weird angle. Makes it hard to cut. So typically with apprentices, I would tell them you want a flat surface to cut from.
Ooh, yeah, no, yours is not melting.
Okay.
Yours has become a crumb.
Bad thing.
Burning.
Oh, that might be a bad thing. Got 2.5 minutes left on the timer.
We'll leave them be for now, but you're getting real brown on the outside.
Yeah.
Well, that one's looking real good.
I guess we're going to have to do struggle to have a bit more.
Oh dear. I'm going to have to use my big muscles again.
Oh, you big, strong boy.
I'm going to go hide in the background, seeing as you're cutting.
I'm almost done. So, as I was saying, my apprentices like nice flat surface, what you want to work with, that won't roll around. It's a lot easier to and you can put your fingers out the way. So as you can see, my fingers are pinching the onion, shallot, and so the knife is resting on my knuckles, and then it just slides up and down when I cut. It just makes it easier.
Yeah, I'm just struggle bussing in the background.
Just going to use the other side of the baking paper with this one because I got a little bit more sticky.
Did you just want to prepare this one and not put it in? We're about to have dinner?
Yes.
And then just have that as our sample?
That sounds good.
A weird little lunch.
So what we've got for lunch is cookies and
Onions with cheese.
onions with cheese.
Oh, we needed some sour cream.
You could ask one of our guests to put sour cream on their way. I'm sure they'd be happy to. Because that sounds really good. Especially if you add like a chive or a garlic.
Hey, I tried to add chive. I tried to buy chive. You said
Yeah, I was just thinking that. These are meant to be even, but they're not. I don't care much.
honestly, I just do the same thing that I do with my potato bacon. Just throw them all over the place to make a thin line and then push them a bit.
Honey, I just gotta show you. How long did the...
Oh no, you pulled me away before I could find out.
I'll just... So this is what it is at the moment. So I think this needs probably about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not gonna work.
Yeah, just hot molten sand.
But the onion, well, shallots are cooked, so that's...
We just want it to crisp up a bit more.
Yeah.
So it gets a nice snap.
But it will continue to cook a little bit after it's out of the oven. But you want it to be just a little bit more than that.
Should I be grating the rind? Should be fine, right?
It'll be fine. For what we're using it for, it'll be a nice extra lot of flavour. But you taste better if it's not on there.
Oh well.
It'll be texturally better. That's fine.
It's all getting melted, that's fine.
It won't melt as well. Should probably use the mandolin for this.
Yeah, it made sense. But with them being so small, it would have been a pain in the butt.
Yes. I might need one more.
Our guests get all sorts of weird things in our house. What do you feed your guests when they come over? Anything special? Anything funky? Or do you just order pizza in? Okay, that's most of a thing. Not certain if it'll be enough though. But I'm not going to be able to grate much more until it's all removed.
That's fair.
And with that said, I'm going to go outside. Oh, I broke the bag. I'm going to go outside and check on that fire.
Leave me alone to talk to the people myself.
Yep. It won't be long.
I'm just going to spread it.
The fire's ready to go when we are.
We're not ready. I think there's actually going to be more than enough cheese.
Oh, excellent. All my hard work in the background, paying it off.
Background work is probably the hardest.
Definitely, I'm definitely more exhausted when I finish a scoring shift, but no, I'm more exhausted when I have to try face-to-face patient interaction. Because
Yes, it's fair.
patients can be special. Is that in your? No, that's your. Thought that was in your chat.
So we're going to have prepped, and we're going to cook that now. We're going to cook it on steam. We'll cook that
Later.
dinner. But you will get to see this one's finished results. A couple more minutes.
Now, how does my pre-made mix look?
So that's what this
Fully.
is. We've just, I think we have plenty. It's like
Yeah, it should
container.
be heaps. That's brisket work.
So I'm going to get a bowl because I'm going to try and not make a mess.
I normally just make a mess. We want to pat them dry before they go into the bowl.
Absolutely.
So you put wet meat into a smoker, it doesn't really absorb any of the smoke. The water takes on the smoke and drips off. You don't get any liquid penetration. Smoke penetration. So you want to make sure that whatever you're putting in the smoker is dry.
So you're just using paper towel.
The drier it is, the more flavor you can impart, both in your seasonings and your smoke. Today we're going to be using an Australian native hardwood called Yarra. The harder the wood, if it's hardwood, it's going to have really straightforward, strong flavored characteristics. If you go for a more subtle wood, like apple wood or any fruit woods, that's really going to just, that looks about right. That's going to disappear under the strength of the beef. That's a lot more suited for something like chicken. If you got a more flavorful wood, then it would be fine for pork. But something incredibly light, like grape wood and passion fruit, vine, that's going to just disappear. You're not going to get any intricacies. Yes, that is a ice cream machine.
I am very, very tempted to run outside, Mr. Whippy.
Go for it. You have to move now. I want to double the flake. So yes, now we're having ice cream for breakfast and lunch. Ugh. Ooh. The onions are looking really good. Just going to unplug this for a second. Give me a moment. Come on, out. So, there is a very clear difference. This is just hot sand. Didn't melt at all, as I kind of predicted. And this is our proper, you can see it's got really hard, proper snap to the crust on it. It's still setting up. This is very much Parmesan crisp. And so once it's fully settled, it's going to be hard and you'll snap through it. Whereas this is just baked onions, which isn't a bad thing. Baked onions are delicious. A little extra seasoning on it. Oh god, my mouth's really watering. But all of that there went out like that. Really nice, rich, savory flavors. I have no idea what that's going to taste like. I'm not going to eat it until she gets back. Eat some of the sand though. Not great. If you've ever had those, this way. If you've ever had those biscuits that are like Parmesan and some kind of herb combo, that's pretty much what the sand tastes like. You okay?
Yeah, I almost dropped.
Okay. I'll put you guys back down and go help her because she is struggling a bit.
Oh no! I'll show stream.
Let me go this way.
I need to use your mic. So when I came out, my finger went through the cone.
And of course that was mine.
And then I almost dropped both of them because they were both in one hand. And then my flake fell. And I had to catch it. So it was an interesting time. I left that door open.
I was surprised when I heard it close.
It's better than soft serve ice cream, I reckon.
Favorite soft serve.
I think that's a new viewer. We're at 4 on Twitch. Hello.
We have just paused to eat ice cream. But in a moment we will be back and getting the beef ready to be smoked.
I have never been self-conscious eating food.
I'm eating it exactly the same as I always would.
I am not.
I could always grab a cookie and dip the cookie in. Are you stealing some of the jelly? Nutella, that's
Oh, moose. Oh, wow. You should do that. I'm going to rinse that. It's got cream on it.
yeah.
No, I don't want this to come in there. Okay. That's better than just plain soft serve.
All I'm hearing is if we get really, really big, we'll buy a sub machine. Make this.
Could we just try and make the chocolate mousse into a soft serve?
Probably.
He says when we're really big, if.
Optimism.
Realism. Ah. Oh, I'm trying to eat so fast and brain freeze.
Rather, yeah,
My finger through them.
tastes different too.
Mm.
Either really old or it's a really weird type.
I'm gonna go with.
Well, I really like it. This is
Isn't it? I ate the ice cream here. So this is called down slightly, so I can show you this. So this was the one using that powdered parmesan. It did not work. This one here did, so it's already starting to crisp up. I think it still does need a couple more minutes, but that will be for us for knowledge different. Just getting crispier, but yeah, a little bit more. So I'll probably brown all the way through. And now, back to the meat. And all I'm going to do is put a rub, which is paprika, salt, onion powder, garlic powder, brown sugar.
equal parts brown sugar, salt, and paprika. We're using dark brown sugar because we like the extra molassesy, the extra level of depth of flavor it gives us. And then yes, onion powder, garlic powder. I put in a little bit of parsley and any other thing that I really feel like would go well with the meat we're using it on. So beef, I tend to go more basic. But with pork, I'll put in things like forgotten the word. More sweeter things like maple salts and stuff like that. And with the chicken, I just go wild and put whatever the hell I feel like in it.
So sometimes we use native bushmint. Sometimes we use
cheeses occasionally. We haven't done it, but I've seen people use a solid butter flavor.
Oh, that sounds good.
Basically, anything pounded that you would like on your meat that you think goes well with the meat would work well on rub that meat.
Yep. So it's all now coated.
With Australian beef, I like the Australian beef sing, but it's delicious. Really good beef. And that nice meaty flavor you get through it is really good, especially with a strong smoke penetrating through it. Okay. I'll take them outside and sit them on a chair and take the last of the, well, finish off the fire. Need my gloves.
I've got the format here.
There you go. Everything's in view currently. I'm going to grab some jarrah wood. Oh.
Do you have enough?
So I got a couple thin bits along one bit to continue to get heat. Just basically cover everything for fruit. This gives the initial flavor that we want.
Again, that's surface ratio.
Volume to surface area. Ooh! my things were.
Did you melt it?
I cooked my equipment. Left it out here for too long. Now, those go over there, and that heat will take it through. But yeah, but straight through the rubber there. Just to show you how hot it is. Now, I'm going to let that count a little bit, because if you don't have any fire on your wood, then you're not going to get any smoke out of it. You can see these ones are starting to char up really nicely. Just right here, the black, and we've just lost screen. The back turning on the side, that one's going back as well. The bark's starting to burn. And now, I'm going to grab my full set smoker.
Oh, yep, still good.
Lift with your knees. Oh. Now this here has a heat deflector and another set of another grill plate. I'm not sure if you can still see up here. Not particularly well, so let's point you up. So just on the grill plate here, I'm just going to put the beef over. And that'll just drip down. Once I put the lid, heaps of smoke will come out. Kind of starting to come up. I'm putting because they're just a little hard. I'd like to have the fat on top where it drips down into the meat itself. Depending on who you talk to, it doesn't particularly matter. I know there are places that like to do it with flat, with the fat up, and some places that like to do it with the fat down. But personally, I haven't really seen much of a difference. They always do fat up just because that's how they do it in America.
And how they,
Fat cap.
Yeah. But you don't have a base that'll stick, so it's not like a roasting pan.
I'm just a little bit extra of the seasoning on top, just because once it gets up to temperature, this will start to melt anyway. And on top, the porthole is already open. If not, you can see there's hot air, like smoke pouring out the side here. I need to grab this and move it so it's on correctly, like so. Same with the lid, and now it's all pouring out about up the top. What we're looking for. That's going to smoke for the next probably 6-7 hours. I'll be checking on it every couple of hours. No, in probably 3 hours and every hour after that. Just to see how it goes, because I haven't tried this before. That's it for smoking. You prep your meat, you stick it in the smoker, and then you check on it occasionally. Back inside.
Oh, the wave of cool air.
Oh yeah, and the smell of the parmesan. And I'm just going to wash the beef off my hands in a different room.
So I'm going to start prepping some onions for our potato salad. So shallots again. Sorry, I will keep calling them onions because they are a type of onion. And so we're going to make this into shallot here, onion here. So here, shallots, I guess. And we'll mix that with our cube mayo and pour it over potatoes. as one of our sides.
We doing beer onion. Cool.
Potato salad, yeah.
I'll go grab beer.
Do we have beer?
Yes. Should I take that with me?
No.
Okay.
I can stay watching me prep shots. Ooh. So if you have a bad onion, shallot, I normally just put the extra layer on because it is a layered veg rather than something porous like a bread or anything. It won't actually penetrate the layers as easily. It does, but underneath was fine. I'm quite happy to use that.
Okay, so for our beer onions, we do have more options than this, but these are the two that I normally like to. I prefer to go for a dark, like stout kind of ale, or a stout rather than ale. You can use like an IPA or something like that, but I find that something like sticky date stout or maple milk coffee stout to add like a lot more flavor on the onions, and therefore it brings a lot more through in the end result. You're entirely fine using IPA to give it a nice, fresh, floral kind of taste.
Or just your favorite beer?
Or just your favorite beer. Whatever beer you have on hand, really. Basically anything works. Guinness. We have bottles of Guinness in the fridge as backups, just in case I don't have anything
weird
key to use.
You'll find out with us that if there's something new or something different, we'll typically go for that.
Yeah, we specifically go to one bottle shop.
It's a while from our house, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's quite a drive from our house, but that's because it's the wildest, weirdest beers that we could possibly get. Not just
beers, it's got a large supply of wine as well.
And whiskeys and pretty much everything. We're a part of Spud. Now.
But when anything gets to the point, I would never use it.
Oh, with extra mold outside.
Not outside, the inside. It actually penetrates through the whole thing rather than just this layer, which I've gone through.
Try the version?
Not really. Not bad though. I could blend that up and use that as crumb.
Yeah, as a crumb.
Oh, that'd be a good crumb on this potato salad.
I think it would be good stuffing.
Oh, yeah.
In a chicken.
That would.
I think that would be really, really nice.
So much extra effort.
I mean, it's slicing onions, which you're going to do anyway, and just throw them in the oven, which you have to have on anyway.
Suppose we're not using.
Then,
oh, what am I doing? I'm dicing this. I need it diced. Do I need it sliced?
Sliced. In theory, like half moons or full circles.
Well, if I did that.
That's just going to be to add the extra flavor. I'm going to go take control of your Twitch for a minute.
Oh no, how is going to do some technical things? Tech goblin.
I'm going to make my name on her.
He just wants the fact that there's extremists.
Yes.
Time. Cut like that. That's dangerous. So this is the flat surface. That's not normally half moons, but with shallots they sometimes have a flat base. It can be easier to slice them as full circles.
Ugh.
So there are onions. Put that in a bowl. And put all the scraps in the bin. Keep it as neat and clean and tidy as possible. We don't have any potatoes. So I guess I am using okay. Just going to prep the potatoes, go on the pot, boil them. So these potatoes are a little bit old. They are starting to grow. It's also the time of year because it's a little bit humid at the moment for some reason. Oh, because of the cyclone we've had up north. Gets all pantries. So everything starts growing a little bit.
Add you as a favorite. Well, you had me as a favorite. Now we're streaming together.
Hello, some random joining our stream.
Hi. I like I have been here all day already. Running interference in the background.
Being my tech gone.
I even had to ban somebody.
Oh no! God, ban people. Oh, they're in the way. These potatoes are very different sizes, so we just got to chop them to be about the same. So we cook at the same time. Having fun there? That is really good. That is so much better. It's worth the extra time to take to do that.
Yeah. I'll also say it's going to be better hot and that we should do it for 20 minutes.
I already said that we should do it for a little bit longer.
Very quickly. This is a Parmesan crisp. How it nicely breaks. And the onion flavor to that. It's a nice, delicious Parmesan. Bit of onion.
Good potato.
A really, really nice combo of flavors. I can see it's getting big. I can also see why they use normal onions rather than shallots. But
I
do like shallots.
But yeah, I like shallots. Be bigger pieces as well. Well, we've got red onions. We could try with that.
Yeah. I mean, we've already got a tray set up for tonight.
Yeah. But chat, do you want to see another type of onion?
Yeah, we could do red.
If we even get one person saying yes, I'll make him grate more cheese.
Yeah, she will. She's not joking.
We can watch her struggle.
In the background.
No, I'll make it forefront.
She's streaming down my face.
How
How could the evil woman do this to me?
evil? I'm cute.
You can be cute and evil. Apparently you haven't heard of fairies before.
It depends on the type of fairy. What does the tooth fairy do with that teeth?
Do you have a preference between sticky? I think the coffee makeable one is going to be better flavor.
Yes, it's coffee and I don't like it.
It doesn't taste like coffee because you had this in sticky onions before.
Okay.
And you quite liked it, which is why I've been holding on to a single can for so long.
Okay.
Because this is like 3 years old.
Oh, well, then we probably better use it.
Let me double check what date is on here. Due date. Excellent. That's fine. Oh, packing. Oh, pack 2022. So yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah, till the start of 2025. He won't hear the end of it if I don't like it.
Oh, there's someone in the backyard.
Oh no.
I do need to go send a quick message to someone though. One of our friends came over and put something in the smoker, so I need to let him know that it's on and running.
That is fair. I just wanted to use that water because I don't like using water that's been boiled a couple of times in my tea because I'm addicted with my tea. Get all this out the way. Stop feeding me pies and goodbyes. Good though.
We're down to 2 people on each stream.
I know. That's because you joined.
Oh, I would be one of them.
Be onions.
Onions. You want me to clean that for you?
Sure, I'm not going to say no to that.
I'm normally the hand cleaner in the house.
That is true.
I should fulfill my job. My duties.
Did I salt the water? I think I salted the water.
I didn't see, so salt anyway.
More won't hurt. Did you want garlic in this as well?
Yes.
That's the end of our comfy garlic.
That's really not.
Oh, yeah. End of our big jar of comfy garlic. Of this big jar of comfy garlic, yes.
Of that specific jar, yes.
And of this particular jar.
Are we meant to bring anything tomorrow?
I'm gonna bring cookies.
Just rock up with a bunch of Pokemon cookies and be like, here you go. Why are there 50 Pikachus? Don't question, just eat.
Pity Dad won't be able to eat them. My dad has a dietary requirement that means that he can't eat them.
It's a shame that we're not doing like a roast chicken or something to blend up that onion and sand mixture. Yes, I'm thinking onion and sand.
And parmesan. Yes.
That one has to sit there. I'm gonna need that spot. Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
Drop potato. He just slept.
I felt something crunch underneath my feet. I thought I'd stepped on the cat's head. It's okay, because she's over there. Doop, doop, doop. You eat what you want off of there, but leave me half of the real one, please. Also, if this is still good, we should chop it up and throw it on the smoke as well tonight. For those who've never had it, smoked halloumi, absolutely delicious. Would recommend. Now, let me get rid of this sweet potato. It's not going into our special potato hole. I feel like a wider array of spices would work better with the onions. I'm making garlic powder as well.
Extra onion powder, just make it super onion.
At some point, we will have to show the people my potato bake. What do you do cooking my potato bake?
Your potato bake? I don't feel comfortable doing your potato bake.
No.
Because it's yours.
Got any more of that?
No.
I'm also giving away the onion on the sand side.
Alright.
That's my too. And then bin with this.
Yeah. Pepper and all.
We ate it all.
Most of it.
Yeah. Unmelted cheese is exactly my thing.
And hear that sizzle.
Mm.
So with the onions, you just want to sweat down the onions. Cook it without colour is the
Still they're jammy.
You want to have them caramelized? Okay. Caramelized.
Basically caramelized. Like just before the point where you're like, yes, this is good caramelized onion, and then you pour the in.
Salt. A little bit of pepper.
This is something she normally watches me do.
My creation.
But she loves it.
It is a good flavour.
Adds a really nice, complex flavour to the onions. And of course we still have ham and salami and lamb prosciutto.
Oh, that could go out.
But we don't have any actual cheese besides the one that I smoked that I'm not certain I want to eat.
Well, have halloumi.
It's still good. We'll see if anyone else wants to eat it. A lot of weird things with my smoked stuff.
We both do a lot of weird things.
And we have a smoked bun.
We're going to smoke the hazelnut chocolate, but
No, you said you wanted to do the pudding smoked instead, and I was like, okay, and then we finished the pudding and went,
we've
fine.
got the smoke gun.
That's why I said use the smoke gun. I went, oh, it's too late for that. Yeah. Just doing little cleanups while she's cooking away. Is that the one you're using for cleaning?
Yeah.
Coming in beneath you.
Love.
can just be poured into
Wormies.
our wee millie babies.
Cleaning up as you go is always a great idea. It means at the end of the day you've got less.
What's up? We have ham. Did you want to chop up ham and put
How
it in?
long has it been there? It's wet.
I brought it Tuesday.
Ah, we can put the
Maybe
ham in.
Monday. I brought it Monday.
Do you want to do ham as well in here?
Sure. I wasn't sure if we wanted to use it as cooking ham or just out on the board ham, or because I've been using it as ham. Salami, cheese, ham sandwiches. Oh. You can eat it if it's been cooked. As long as you cook the ham, it is fine.
Can you ask if it feels like ham? So at this point, I'm making balsamic onions. I don't have balsamic to it, but because the onion apparently cooked a bit more, and get that bit of burning onion off the side. It'll still taste perfectly fine.
Especially once you add beef. It'll all rehydrate it from the bunch. Yeah, it's pretty much there. Like another 3 or 4 minutes.
Easy.
Also, I don't know why you put it in the cupboard, but you put it in the cupboard.
I want to go in the cupboard. Should still be okay.
It's covered in oil.
Yeah.
So just took all of the room in the Asian corner that we have for like sauces and condiments and such.
And that's done?
Elder. Hang on. Well, sounds yummy. Cooked ham in with the onions.
Should I add it now?
I think you'll have to take the onions out and then cook the ham.
How much beer?
I normally go most of the can, if not all the can.
Yeah, there's not a lot of onion here.
That looks about right.
And you just
Cook it till it's jammy.
cook it till jam, just like you would a balsamic onion.
Yep. I know it sounds like a weird prospect, beer onions, but it's delicious, especially if you then blitz it up and put it through like a cream cheese or something.
Yeah, you can get onion dip or anything like that.
I think the first time we had it was a beer onion cream cheese spread.
Yes.
But that was with IPA, so it was really floral. It went really nice with a really fresh bagel or something. We also got an IPA aioli, beer onion aioli that we dipped.
We've had it on burgers and
So good burgers.
other things.
Just going to have a quick look at something here. Just checking your power. 36%. 63%. 63.
63 is good. 30 is not good.
My brain does the jumble thing occasionally.
I know.
I'm assuming you don't want any of this. Don't forget to go down to the basement to try it. You're a stream for kids. You're not meant to do that on stream.
Not for children, but
Family friendly.
family friendly. Look, as you're not getting intoxicated, you're fine. No, I don't want any more of that.
Wow.
I am not very Australian. I don't like beer. So you can see how that's slowly reducing.
I don't particularly like beer either, but I like it in my food.
I also like it like a beer, but fish and chips. So yeah.
And anything really fruity. Oh, it's like chocolate. I'm not getting any of the maple. I'm getting a bit of the coffee. But I'm just tasting chocolate off of this beer.
I tasted really bad hops.
That's the end part.
So it's almost there.
Tastes like a Cadbury egg. A really bad Easter chocolate. That weird flavored chocolate. Which is her favorite kind of chocolate.
No.
Cadbury cream egg is your favorite. Or you say sea chocolates.
Yeah. I'm gonna move you back. Just turn the heat off. I'm gonna that out. A little in there just so that I don't waste anything, and I'm just going to quickly chop up this ham.
Also, at the end, we'll be putting something in there to effectively glaze and pull everything off so we don't lose any flavor out of it. The emphasis on this. Normally we cook bacon first and then throw in the onion, but because we're doing beer onions instead, we're going to kind of cook them separately. Or you cook the ham first, but we didn't think about the ham until after we'd already cooked the onions.
I searched my freezer for ham or bacon and didn't have any. Didn't see any.
I don't know if you searched.
Probably not. I know we have some turkey bacon.
Oh, right, it's guanciale.
Yes, we had guanciale.
Oh,
I didn't
we
really
want to try
want
and
to
make
use that.
real carbonara.
No.
It really didn't look terrible. Well, just frozen little bit of bacon.
No, I didn't want.
The same spot as the turkey bacon. And then the bottom shelf is just older acai.
Yes. So just hitting the ham. Then I'm going to add this back in, and then the sauce. I'm not going to add any sauce because ham is already salty enough.
Yes. Plus, we'll have the leftover salt from the beer onions.
Move you back closer, as long as it doesn't steam up the camera. How does that look? I didn't realize how much mess you can see on that kitchen table. Let's give that camera. Yeah. Making sure this gets really nice and hot and cooked through. Yep, so that's all nice and hot and cooked. Add this in. And then I'll keep our mayo because this keeps its structure. And this will end up being our sauce for our salad. Add a little bit more salt. Just a little bit, not a lot. Did you want to put peas and or corn in this?
We don't have any corn, but I want to turn your temperature down. You can throw peas in, sure. Add a bit more flavor.
And
Yeah. Nutrition.
Nutrition, yes.
Tell me when.
And this will take some of the heat out of this pan as well. All that stuff that was on the edge already comes back into the
Sauce mix. And I need to get back to grating. Put cheese in that.
Do you?
Yes. It's a new. Oh no. No, I don't. I mean, that's my potato bake.
That's your potato bake.
That's my potato bake.
I was very confused.
I'm wrong. He is right.
Hello, new watcher. Coming in while discussing the.
How's your day doing?
So we've just got potato salad on. So this is one of our sides. We've already got smoked meats in the smoker. We've already done our 3 desserts. Our cookies are just over here.
Chilling out.
Chilling out in our very messy sink.
Oh, the sink itself isn't messy. Besides the sink is.
This back here.
Back that way and down a little bit. Go.
Just got that all looking through.
Perfect. I've been streaming for 2 hours, which isn't too bad.
Streams are hard.
Considering we've already completed, what, 4 years?
5? This is our. I do have a dinner party tonight.
Miss something.
It is missing something.
It's not salt. It's missing the brownness at the end, isn't it? It's where I normally add cheese to make up for that brownness. Or we can add stock.
Yeah, let's add stock.
So, for those new, we make our own stocks.
So I get a giant pot on with like 3 or 4 chicken carcasses. The having been cooked already, so that would be left over from a roast chicken. And I just store the carcasses in my freezer until I eat them. I make a stock, and then I reduce it until it gets like all the flavors out. I take everything out, and I get the liquid, and I just reduce that all the way down until it ends up like this, which is white gelatinous.
You can see the top, or in this case the bottom layer, has a nice little amount of fat there. All of the flavors is nicely condensed.
Yeah, and so it's like a
Stock cube.
stock cube, yeah. Need a little bit of a
Weight.
length to wedge it. Put that in.
I'm just going to put this back in just in case it starts to melt. Even though it's basically a large blob of fat and salt.
And flavor.
Oh, so much flavor.
And so that lasts us in the freezer for 6 to 12 months. So I don't do it very often.
So long as it'll last us longer than that. Depends on how often she remembers we have it. I like to use them all the time.
If it's not directly in front of me, I forget things are there.
We should try stock onions.
What?
Instead of, like, with the beer, we put stock in
Yeah, that would be good.
to enhance flavor into the onions, which onions are your base flavor of every dish because of how we cook.
Yeah, so onion, garlic.
And
I don't know what I
adding
ever
salt
do
at
if I
every
get told that I can never have onions again.
We changed to, I forgot what it's called. There's a similar one that is part of the same family. Pretty sure there is.
No, there's not. No, there is not. I've just done that sauce off.
Because I thought we had Australian native onions. Just like we have native potatoes. I'm air quoting the onion and the potato. To be
I don't think so.
we have bush mint, we have bush tomato.
And they're very different to tomato or mint.
I would use the bush mint exactly the same as the normal mint, personally.
I think bush mint goes much better with the native animals.
That goes really well with kangaroo.
Mm.
We need to get in contact with our friend who legally culls kangaroos because they are a pest in Australia.
It's too many of them.
Yeah. That's why we lose wars against our native animals.
That was an emu, not a kangaroo.
Yeah. I said we lose wars against our native animals. And I'm pretty sure they didn't even try to go against the cassowary because it's just an emu on steroids.
Yes, very much so.
Weird Australian facts with Peak of Perth.
So I'm also on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch.
And if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, we're on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, we're on YouTube.
Don't forget to check my other videos. There's a more Pokemon-related stuff there, rather than food. But I do foods on my live stream.
Because we might as well try and slip in something Pokemon themed during the cooking. Not much this time because we're cooking for a dinner party, but we're trying to redeem ourselves with the jelly.
Pokemon-themed cookies. Thank you very
right.
much.
Sorry, my apologies. Had slipped my mind about those.
Pokemon-themed cookies. I grabbed a side-up one for a change.
Oh, she may have made a full tray, nearly a full tray of Pikachu cookies because that is her favorite. But some of the Pikachus that were earlier on up the front haven't been reviewed yet. So we're just regularly giving people sneak peeks of our
Collection.
coming collection.
There's a lot. There's always been a lot.
We have over a year worth. If we were to release one video reviewing one Pikachu every week, we'd still have enough to go to next year. Over next year.
And we have one more on the way as well.
And by the time, because we're going to Japan in January, we're going to. The reason why we're starting live streaming now is because we want to get used to it for when we're out in the real world. And so,
yeah. So hopefully we can take you along to some Pokemon centers, secondhand shops, and find all the Pokemon things we can.
Mandrake, Book Off,
Hobby Off, Lobby Off, whatever the other ones are.
all the offs.
Maybe not House Off.
You might find some Pikachu plates in there. Did you just turn off the oven? Did you just turn on the oven?
Nah, I tried turning up temperature.
Okay.
With my knee.
Do we have anything in there currently?
No. We should turn it off now.
We should turn it off now. Considering we have 6 hours until lunchtime.
Dinner time?
Dinner time. Western Australian time is weird. We're +8. I'm sure if any of you are Americans, you're probably wanting to go to bed by now. Although it would be a Friday night.
These are already nice stuff.
Excellent. We do want them slightly under, so that's probably fine. We want them to hold their shape whilst mixing them.
Yes. Oh, my collar.
I'm just hiding off on the side because I'm feeling a bit tired.
I need your help for that.
Right. Ugh. I'm definitely not hiding away because I'm sitting off screen sipping beer.
How very Australian of him.
Ugh. You want this?
I thought you were going to use it.
You gave me this. I was just going to grab that to start with, but here we go.
Let's see if I can burn him. I'm joking. I wouldn't burn my husband on purpose.
Ah, she says that, and steam's running off my arms.
It's different.
There is a potato you can save in there.
Hot potato, hot potato.
What did they end up tasting like, by the way? Mix. You're going to want way more sauce for that amount of potatoes.
Fine.
Yeah, let me assist with fire. Oh, out of gas. Even it. I'm going to go do dangerous things off screen.
Why?
Air quotes dangerous things. So I don't think you're meant to play with propane on stream.
So that much sauce?
Empty the bottle.
Let's just squeeze all this mayo out.
We do have another bottle.
Good to know. This was our backup bottle. This is the one thing I dislike about two pie mayo. Trying to get it out, last it out. It's never easy.
Behave.
He's trying to tell his equipment to behave.
Okay, link back.
Cool.
I'm going to fill the other one as well. Yeah, I was telling it to behave because it was leaking gas out of its booty. Propane and propane accessories.
Wait, I've done the house. We just want to bring it back.
Cold.
You can't say this.
That's why I was on the screen.
Alright, that's back to the boil.
Yep. And back off the boil. As long as it's all integrated, it should be fine.
It is. That's good.
Excellent.
You guys could even smell this.
See, I walk in here now and all I smell is
Gas?
Parmesan.
Parmesan?
Parmesan. Now, tell them to go look at the beef.
Can I add that to that while it's so hot?
You should be able to. It's just going to be hard to mix it properly, but I suppose it's not going to make too much of a difference.
Yeah, I think it would.
So I normally pour my potatoes into a bowl and add the sauce over the top and mix that way, but it's not going to do much change.
Oh yeah. At the people.
Got to get used to not cooking for ourselves.
Okay. Oh no.
A potato.
Ooh, that's full. Did you want to get whatever bowl we're serving this in?
The big. Where's the big? Oh, the big glass one. There's big metal one. But you see why I told you need to add extra sauce? Because now it's a bit thin. Need help?
Sorry, camera. You get the bunt back of the.
You get the booty.
There you go.
It all pours in.
Ah!
Beer
Dramatic.
potato salad. Yes, we should boil some egg.
That's what it's missing.
You know what's going to be a good question? I bought plenty of eggs last time. What am I talking about?
I used the last one of the old ones in the cookies.
Yeah. So we have jumbo eggs. 10 of them. Which we want to use 10, right?
Yeah.
I need to go check on a message very quickly. Ooh, I'm sorry, chat. I didn't mean to wake you.
Just to have against there. I'm gonna put some stuff away. While the water comes to a boil. But it always takes forever to boil. Maybe I should have heated it in the kettle first. Let's just let that over there cool down. I am going to I'm thinking of the pirate. One is.
Alright, was just responding to a guest about tonight.
Ah. Everything all good?
Yep. What are you using this for?
We're going to melt the chocolate and dip some of our cookies in it.
Okay. That's going to be a very dark chocolate cookie. But I suppose if it's dunked in dark chocolate and dunked in the that'll be nice and sweet.
And then hold it, shape it better.
But you lose all the interesting looks. We could, using a spoon, make ultra balls. The top part of them. I was back with a white stripe, isn't it?
Something like that.
We could make weird, cheaper ultra balls.
Alright. I haven't made one of these since my cake days. Let's see how good I am at it.
Are you making a piping bag out of baked paper?
Yeah. Because the chocolate, you need a really, really thin
Nozzle.
nozzle. And this holds the structure.
Ooh. You want me to get up tip wouldn't work, I don't think.
No. I've just folded it around a triangle. And so you want that tip to be like that. And then you just want to fold this edge bit down to keep it in place.
The things you learn in our stream. It's all over the place.
That. How it's holding it, it's pretty good. I'll just cut.
I'm going to quickly run out and check on the meat.
Did you want to take the camera or not?
Oh, I'll take the camera.
All I'm doing is melting.
Right. Probably need more time in there. Okay. Let's go look at some beef. Oh no, but in my back. Oh. Little butter bit. Unfortunately, I am trying. But, there we go. Not particularly appetizing right now, but they will melt in your mouth deliciousness.
I was hoping having a door open means there was less interference with the...
The moment you open the door, we did actually get a connection. Oh.
Alrighty. Waiting for chocolate to melt.
So our detour outside worked in our favor.
Because I'm standing here doing practically nothing.
And while no one responded to try and make me get tortured by trying more cheese, so no red onion cheese.
Shame.
All you wanted was one person to say yes.
There's only really 6 people watching, so... just a few lumps I'm trying to get rid of without having to heat it up too much more, because you don't want it boiling hot. Oh,
You don't want it
to cook.
Yeah. I say, can't you split it? But it's 95% cocoa. So I probably don't think, I think at that point you can split it.
I don't know.
I haven't played with 95% cocoa that much. I have put it in the smoker, let it melt through onto another tray, and then break that off, and it is freaking delicious. It's really good. That's too thick. That's not going to work. I can see the thought process in your head. That is too thick for that to work.
Can't use the smoke gun on it?
I could pipe smoke over the top of it as you're mixing it, and that will infuse smoke into it.
That's what I was thinking, the smoke gun.
Ugh.
But it's fine. It's a lot of setup for something that might not work.
No, not really that much stuff. I just don't remember where we put it. There it is. I get to open my Valentine's Day present. Which literally hasn't been opened at all.
Yeah, I know. Guess how it makes me feel. The person who gave him the Valentine's Day present. Why are you using one of my good knives doing that?
Because you keep stealing all of the scissors.
Both in here.
Don't cut towards your beloved wife or husband or anyone. That is how you really hurt somebody. Doesn't even have to be a beloved. You know, don't do that. It's bad.
That's all I'm doing. Stirring this, trying to get that last lump.
And I'm trying to open the box. And failing at it.
How can you fail at opening a box?
It's because I'm special.
You are. You're my special man. Are you sure you don't need to read the instructions?
I'm fairly sure.
I'm not concerned at all. There's things in the box you haven't taken out.
Yeah, it's a screwdriver. And a stand. And wood.
Why do you need a screwdriver?
No. And attachments. Admittedly, the stand would be helpful.
Right, you're going to see my mess that is my table. That's much more interesting than watching water boil.
I'll have a quick read through.
That makes me happier.
Just for you. I'm just going to look at the pictures though. I already know, so far I've done it right.
Good, I'm glad. Is not enough eggs?
Sure.
Oh, I might be able to get 10 then. Yep, 10 bits. Never mind. All 10.
4 AA batteries.
Big container. I'll have to do. Just gonna get some ice in my freezer.
Sorry. for. So I did get this fairly for like infusing milks with smoke and stuff like that. The reason why I wanted it, at least, because I thought it would be really cool to do that kind of stuff, like infusing liquids with smoke, and then it can just be whatever we really wanted it to be. You can add smoke to anything without too much hassle.
I was just doing this for my eggies. I think I need to get some more bowl scrapers.
Oh, yep, that works.
It has a noise.
It is quite low volume, as they promise. I don't know what the wood is. Unknown wood. Should we chance unknown wood, or should I open another thing?
Unknown.
I mean, you're already pouring it out of the bowl, which we would have to stir the smoke.
I know. I'm sorry, but the chocolate's getting a little bit too
Well, let's set off the smoke alarms, ladies and gentlemen.
no, God, please don't. Alrighty. Oh, can you move this across? Our lovely friends can see me
what
do
you're
this.
doing.
Yes. How did we want to do this?
Remember that first. Whoop. It smells nice.
Oh no.
Just blast the smoke over the chocolate. It smells like vape rather than like actual wood.
Those little lumps. Just making it very hard to bite. There we go. This one.
Yeah, just like stick this attachment into some fluids, and it smokes it for you. Using real smoke, rather than like a liquid smoke.
I need to stop this.
That's what you're looking for?
No, could you get me a little pair of scissors, please?
Yep. There we go. Get some smoke.
Oh, okay, can we stop? That's about to set off my asthma.
It's alright.
All I can see is fire over there.
There's no longer any fire. It was on fire. I'm going to go stand outside with this for a minute.
That would be helpful. And that's in the bowl because that is actually going all over my hands. And I can't breathe very well.
Alright, I was not anticipating for it to get that bad. Did you want to turn on the exhaust fan?
It is on. I'll turn it up. this started to set on me. So unfortunately that didn't work. And come out the top. Right. Honestly, don't mind put on my hand. It smells great. I'm gonna try something else. Just gonna coat the back of some of these with this chocolate. Like,
Despite the fact I just tried to kill my wife, I'd still call that a fairly successful first test. To be clear, it was not the goal.
why your wife isn't angry? I don't think they can still see anything I'm actually doing over here. Just chocolate coating the backs. Some of them. I don't think the yellow worked very well.
No, I think we would have had to have put it in way earlier.
There's lumps of setting, which is making this very difficult. I think that's all that's going to be able to get some chocolate on it. Clean up my mess again.
We just need to leave that somewhere to dry, right?
I put the bowl in the way. It's actually mostly dry already. Yeah, it started saying so. All yours.
Oh, I like pop it on a Pokeball.
Then that one's all yours.
And a big spoon. Oh, that's thick. This is when she questions why she married me.
I know why I married him. He's loving and kind and caring.
And
Greedy
eats all of the food.
and fluffy. Yeah, needs my food.
I may have just slightly just Pikachu, I'm sorry.
You broke a Pikachu.
Yeah, the thing fell on him. There's the other piece. I think it's Pikachu anyway.
Yes, it is. You broke a Pikachu.
Now he's angry. Not from the near-death experience. Kind of want to put a marshmallow, like cut up a little bit of the marshmallows and stick it on top and flame it.
Small.
Yeah.
He wants to s'more. The best ones to use are actually Girl Guide cookies. So like Girl Scout cookies, but we have Girl Guides. And they've got like a shortbread cookie with chocolate on the other side. They are so good to use. I don't know if they make them anymore. It's been a while since I've had a s'more.
I don't think I've ever had a proper s'more.
All I'm doing right now is waiting for that to fail.
Oh, then we have to pull out the jelly.
Oh, and the jelly, yes.
We have to show the world our jelly attempt.
Number 2.
Our redemption arc.
It's actually probably set.
Did you spray it?
Yes.
Ugh.
It looks very set. Looks perfect. Still looks a little bit too gelatiny.
Yeah, but we don't like super gummy things. Even the gummies we like aren't the actual gummies. We like the soft ones, like the worms and the trolleys.
Probably a little bit too far, some of them anyway.
Helps if I open the lid to do the washing. One of our individuals will be here in under an hour.
Ah. So I'm going to need another bowl.
What size?
Or that one.
I have washed a thing for you. So you can slide the jelly out.
Bit of an issue.
Which is?
I have never hard-boiled jumbo eggs.
Can you overboil an egg?
Yes, it gets dark.
I don't just do like 8 minutes because I only just buy the jumbo eggs.
No, we normally buy larges, not jumbos.
No, I only buy the jumbos. Okay, bowl is over there. Trying. That's so you can test it.
Yeah. They've got to be hard-boiled eggs with our pregnant friend coming.
Yes. Don't let any of our friends. There was one time I nearly gluten contaminated someone's food.
Yes, she's a gluten. A celiac.
Yeah, I was saying that's not a name you use on stream. That's what she calls herself, to be clear.
And it needs probably
A bit more. That means we get half an egg each, right?
so 3 minutes.
Little sprinkle of salt. Charles.
Yes.
Our lunch today is so weird.
Mm.
Chocolate, biscuits, smoke. Yeah, I'm counting smoke as a food.
Egg.
Egg. And like a bit of potato and some onion cheese. Some onion parmesan crackers.
Parmesan crisps. Onion parmesan crisps.
Onion parmesan crisp. The little smoke gun will be nice to just like stick in a liter of milk or something and smoke it all up before we put it into like a roux or something.
Or when making that.
As I say, you told me not in the Nutella one you liked it as is and you didn't want it to be corrupted by smoke.
Yes.
But I do like a smoky dark chocolate mousse.
That is just very loud.
Yes. Smoky dark chocolate mousse is so nice.
That's not a dark chocolate mousse. It's a Choc-Hazelnut mousse.
Still gonna be nice with smoke. Okay. Hiccups have come to me again.
Oh no. I'm over here and drink some water. I'm fine not doing a tester. No, I should do a tester.
Could definitely do a tester.
Molly's very concerned about
Accidentally poisoning a friend.
yes. She's pregnant, so she needs really hard done eggs.
Ugh. Do you have something to say to the people online?
Hey, kitty. Husband's just playing with the cat.
Just soft purring and meows, apparently. She's running away from my hand, so she doesn't want cats.
No, she wants attention. Say one more minute, but that one's still okay. I'm just going to remove that.
The people
Move that. So you can see again? See how it's just got that little bit in the center? I'm just going to remove that. The rest is fine to use. Just to make sure that she isn't hurt.
Egg cracking time?
It is.
Well, then the kitty ASMR is over.
No, you can jump up here, kitty. Not on the bed, obviously. Yeah. Hi. Oh, okay.
Pretty sure if I just hang my hand here, she normally comes up. Nope. She has zero interest.
I like to break the shell, get past the membrane so the water naturally penetrate underneath it. I find it makes it easier to peel.
Without the membrane getting stuck and you tearing large parts of the egg.
She's looking away. She really doesn't want us today.
No. Just probably just like, why haven't you fed me again, peasants?
Sounds alright. Sounds like my cat.
He is very food motivated.
I think my cats are.
No, because Yang was very pat motivated, interaction motivated.
To me.
Eventually to me.
Eventually being the word.
Yeah. And then she swap Yin when she would sit for food. Yin used to be a very fat cat. Well, not very fat. She used to be an overweight cat.
We had to put her on a diet. She did not like it at all.
No. And I think she still thinks she's on the diet, which is not. We've stopped the diet.
But she's not getting as much food as she was.
Yes, because she was stealing another cat's food for quite a while.
We get the shell out of the eggy.
Oh, so the friend that I told you about getting a new house started moving in.
Oh.
I got a photo of their library.
Is it as good as ours?
It's a library. Only one shelf is covered in alcohol. They have a full shelf dedicated to tea. Tea.
I might like your friend.
You've seen their shelf dedicated to tea. It hasn't changed since they moved out of the last place. They might have added some more because now they have more room for it.
That's fair.
Now I'm doing my usual and just squishing them.
Yep. I'm just on my last egg now. So there was a little bit of salt in the water that I cooked the eggs in, but that's about all I did. The key to a really good, easy peeled egg is a fresh egg.
In the center. In the center.
Waiting for the heat.
The yolk is burning.
Waiting for the heat.
I'm just a wee babe.
Okay, that one was warm. I'll give you that.
Lay down and steaming. All of those are hot.
If you think it's too hot, we can always dunk it in cold water.
That doesn't help the center. That's where the heat is. The thermal coefficient of eggs is not high.
I'm going to have to ask him to explain that too. But he walked away.
So for those at home, thermal coefficient, the higher the number, the quicker it will gain and lose heat. Like metal, very quick to heat up, very quick to cool down. Get rid of it super easy. Same with, well, yeah, metals are the easiest one that heats quickly and cools down really quickly. But things that have really low thermal coefficient, they hold on to that heat once they're hot, and it takes a lot longer to get hot. So the center of an egg with a low thermal coefficient is going to result in a lot more heat staying in the center until you actually crush it and get it properly exposed. Which is why I burnt my hand.
It's not weak.
No, I am definitely weak as well.
So I'm not sure what to do now. I'll wait for the beef to cook.
Jelly.
Oh yes, right, jelly.
I cleaned the board, everything for you. So plop out the jelly. This can go. over here, out of the way.
That we're going to use to get some liquid out.
My fingers, they're red. I do not have good heat.
He can't deal with heat.
Yeah.
Guys, that's why we're going to
And the cold period this time.
yeah, when it's hot here, we're going to Japan where it's freezing cold.
She is gonna hate it.
Oh, I am.
Now I get to see snow for the first time.
My second, I'm not that.
Admittedly, I have technically seen snow once on a mountain peak about 50 kilometers away, 40, 50 days away. Hobart to Hobart Mountain. Man, if you like lay it down the side, there you go, and now roll, and now roll, and now tilt. There we go. Look at that, it's a perfect square.
Perfect square. Rounded.
Good enough for me.
Sorry.
Smacking both sides doesn't make it jiggle. You need to go from one side. Make it wibble wibble. The jiggle jiggle. Boop.
All right.
We're at 2 and 3.
Yeah, it went down.
Technically went back because we were at 2 and 2.
Okay.
You don't want to like cut that way. Get rid of that ugly side first before our visitors come.
Oh, that was a nice feeling slice.
Oh. Ah. Chocolate ham. Chocolate spam.
I think it's a lot better
Consistency.
This was 5 grams of egg.
Still got a few bubbles. That's fine because it's the top.
I think it'll have bubbles. Oh,
Much better taste today. I think
flavor.
we overshot on the chocolate bar.
Maybe 70% would probably work better.
Yeah.
Actually, I quite like that.
It's still good.
I like it with this density of chocolate.
With cream.
Mm.
Yum. Don't eat yours yet. Right, over here. On the hand.
Oh God. Oh no. This is his
Revenge for the ice cream.
revenge is a
Yep.
yeah, we throw good deeds at each other for revenge.
The jiggle jiggle. A wiggle wiggle. Doesn't really jiggle jiggle, but you know.
Oh, that's so good.
Mm.
Are we gonna make a we could make like a layer bake using this and that?
I don't know what you mean by bake.
Or bake a layer cake.
I think that would be nice between sponge though, like actual sponge.
Oh, do we
Like-
have any
Or-
spheres? Whatchamacallit?
No.
Damn it. I'm not making a sponge. That's too much work.
We cannot make tiramisu.
Ah!
We do not have the ingredients for tiramisu jelly.
All we would need is the ladyfingers, whatever they're called.
Yeah, and like coffee.
I wasn't going to make it with coffee. I was going to make it with Kahlua.
Admittedly, that is a better option. Or with the Buffalo Trace.
No, that's fine.
But I could see that being really nice as like a top layer on a cheesecake. like set on top of a cheesecake.
Yeah.
We make a lot of cheesecakes. She makes a lot of cheesecakes.
That's my thing.
She's never going to show that on stream though.
Well, we are not having children for reasons. And
I'm sick.
And it's hereditary, so we're not having kids. That's not a good time.
No.
And so I do need to pass my recipe on to someone. Why not my viewers?
Well, you just put it down as a goal.
What, get to 50 viewers and I'll make my legendary cheesecake?
Nah, you gotta hold the legendary cheesecake for at least 100 subs.
So what are we going to do this? Now.
Wrap it up, put it in the fridge, have it with dessert.
Such dessert. We could chop it up into little bits and just sprinkle on the mousse.
That's gonna be weird. Mix through the mousse.
No.
Just like in like dirt dessert.
No, oh, I hated those.
Oh, those were great. I love the cookies and the marshmallows.
Oh, the texture.
Oh, it was so nice.
Could not do it.
Dessert always gives two polar opposites whenever people talk about. They either love it or they hate it.
I hate it. He loves it. But I love plain yogurt.
Yeah, just yogurt with chocolate crumb.
Yes, they're so different consistencies.
That's what made it good.
No. Why am I the one that has the different consistency issue and you're not when you're normally the one with the consistency issues?
I don't know.
That's really weird for us.
You can just put it back and like inside what it came out of, put the lid on.
Yeah, I'm afraid it'll get stuck.
Okay.
So it's going in a bowl.
But yeah, definitely max I would say is the 5 gram, not the 10 gram
Yeah.
of agar agar. Like a little bit looser, I think we've been spot on.
Yeah, like 3 or 4.
Yeah. But like if you go on to 2, that's going to be too loose, it might not set.
Yeah.
Also, it's not going to be done for a long time.
No, it's not.
We're not showing that on this stream.
And the slow cooker has 6 hours to go.
I was going to say hours.
So
You have it on pressure or vent?
pressure.
You've got it on vent. That side's vent, that side's pressure.
On pressure. For those of you who didn't see, I ran across the kitchen and turned to vent. It's quite pressure. Vent.
We want to have a look inside.
We can.
Give it a mix.
Yeah, that's
I'm worried about the hen's foot dropping to the bottom. The ones over there, the like screwy thing that came with it. You want to use that?
nah.
Oh yeah, the beef's just kind of hanging out on top.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it all a good mix.
Oh, you can smell the hen's foot though.
Oh, you can smell everything. I think it's going to need more flavor.
Throw stock in. We got turkey stock. We might still have camel stock.
Got beef in there already.
Mm.
My issue is there's no sorry, there's nowhere to so you have to be able to see.
Put there. Be able to see some.
And our mess.
That's fine. I'm standing here with a shield. It's very green.
Yes. I want
That chlorophyll's coming out of it.
it needs things.
Also, I'm voting that we change this from slow cook to pressure cook.
Yeah, should go for that.
Thyme, rosemary, not cardamom, coriander. I'm using much parsley out back. We have tons of it. Garlic salt, onion salt, a little bit of gravy powder. I wrote that you're going for into the pot this time. Please.
That was garlic. Some parsley.
Very old English stew. It's very similar to my grandma's Irish stew. I'm not complaining about it. It's a delicious stew. But it's not very us.
No.
And it's definitely not a us for the whole week. That sounds weird, but what about the Cheeto pepper sauce? Sweet, sticky, a little bit spicy. That's from Cheeto peppers instead of actual.
Sure, that works.
I'm just throwing this whole thing in.
Can I try a tiny bit first, just to make sure?
Sure. I'm also intrigued with what this tastes like. To be clear, this is what we're talking about. We got it from somewhere.
We get goodie bags and go through to places like Good Food Wine. These are not our stock cubes. So I'm just trying to use them up because
we don't make beef stock. We only make chicken stock, really. Poultry stock.
Poultry stock.
Occasionally a pork stock. That's normally like a smoked pork shoulder that had the bone in it that I pull out. Those are very rare because I don't. It's so much meat to deal with.
We could just get beef bones from the butcher.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
She's going to try it because she does have an allergy to chili, so we want to make sure it's not too.
I don't have an allergy to chili. How many times I've said I'm sensitive to it. I'm very well.
I think that might be a bit too much. You good?
Yeah, it's a bit too much.
Seal it back up.
You can't really seal it back up.
I'm going to put the lid back on.
Yeah, but what are we going to use it for?
Give it to our Asian man. That's green Japanese pepper. Yeah, throw in some wild porcini sauce.
It's not open. I want to
It is open. Look, it's been cut. It's open. A little bit of a nice thick umami base.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are great for adding umami, which is this kind of savory flavor. We've just made the stock more green. I don't know how.
Does the green come up on stream?
I believe so. Oh yeah, we should show us a good plan. Maybe some HP. Oh no, I haven't actually tasted this. Also, you're the one who can see the stream. I don't know why you're asking me.
No, it does not look green at all.
To us, it is very green.
It's odd, for sure.
All of that wild spinach is disintegrated and just put itself through.
It's your own spoon.
After all the sharing, to get my own spoon.
Yeah, because I bit my tongue. Whew. I really bad tongue.
Green.
Oh, I thought it does show up as green. And that's the only thing I can say.
Weird.
Yeah, nice though.
I wonder about that's the house foot.
Hmm.
Given that out there flavor that I've never really had.
Alright. Nice. I like it. I like how it is. It has enough flavor now.
Well, oh, you have 10 followers now.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
And even 10. You're ahead of me. I'm at 9.
Woo!
And I even have randoms that followed me.
I must have randoms. A lot of randoms that followed me.
No. Gee, Pikachu, 3 eyes. I know it's meant to be his nose, but it looks like he's the 3-eyed alien from Toy Story.
Pound.
Bring me to your leader. It's the mothership. There you go.
Better?
Much better. Did you transfer this to... Yes.
I've really burnt my tongue.
Oh.
Stop. Look at the stream.
I mean, basically at the end anyway.
Oh, I really burnt my tongue. You want to change it over?
Full body cam. Did you want to
Full
get rid of the things in front of you?
All my mess?
Yes.
I have a lot of
Changing
cleaning.
now. Oop, hang on. Now. Cool.
Alrighty. Well, we'll end the stream here. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for staying by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, watch my other videos on YouTube, learn more about Pikachu plushes.
Find us on Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook, Instagram.
And follow us everywhere.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Look forward to seeing you guys again.